What's good, YouTube? It's your favorite Shut Up and React. I want to thank you for clicking on this reaction. Y'all know Thugger, Slime, Slat, and all that. He back home, right? He can't do none of this no more. He can't do that. He can't do none of that no more. He can't stack them, drop them. He can't do none of that no more. Viewer discretion is advised, okay? Oh, disclaimer, I don't know how to do none of that. I don't do none of that. I'm not a Crip, I'm not a Blood, I'm not on BD, on GD, on DD. I ain't on none of that, all right? But Thugger's home, and of course, Hassan, he gotta talk about it. And of course, I'm back to doing my reaction. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna react to it. Hit the like button. Let's go. Hassan got, wait, time out, Haas. You got the baby hairs, right? You got the oily baby You got the oily baby hairs. That's cool. You got the Ice Cube from '88. You know what I'm saying? The Jerry curl. Follow the drip. Follow the drip. You got all that. But the patch. The patch. You gotta let that go, brother. You gotta let that shit go. Just let it go. Trust me. I know. I too am a fellow bald. Okay, I know. Oh God, the top.
Shall we begin?
Haas, you too. You know what I'm
Shall we begin?
You gotta get you be flying.
First and foremost, before I start this video, let me say, welcome home, Young Thug.
Welcome home, Thug.
Now, a lot of people is sitting up there saying, "Oh, he got a Meek Mill deal," or "Oh, I'd rather have did 5 years in jail than to do all that time."
Hell no.
Because basically, so he copped out, he got 40 years. He has 15 years of probation, right?
Which
he
is
violated
crazy.
that 15 years, he has to do that 40-year bid.
Fact.
Okay. Now, a lot of people were saying that he shouldn't have took that deal.
Even his lawyer said that.
What I'm saying is, he shouldn't have never got out of jail for the crimes that he's being charged with. For him to be able to get out of jail and go home to his family is a mercy.
It's a blessing.
The charges that he was charged with, some of you people don't understand. Playing with the court system, just because he got a mistrial this time,
Get you hung.
the next time it might not have been a mistrial. The next time he might have blew trial. It wouldn't be home. That's number one. Number two, Young Thug is 33 years old, right? 33 years old. A full grown man. So you telling me that this millionaire, right? This multiple millionaire can't be disciplined to not get in trouble for 15 years?
I mean, listen. It looked like Thugger done got his health up, his weight up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't on the lean no more, none of that. He ain't on the perks. He ain't on the pink mollies. He ain't on none of that. He done got his weight up. He a little husky Thugger now. You know what I'm saying? So one would assume he could just go lay up. He could still rap. He can't rap about none of that other shit. He can't do none of that no more. They pick up some of that shit. They be like, oh, that's gang. He talking about gang. Send him away. He can't do that. But he's still a millionaire. He's still living comfy. He still has a legitimate business. So he should be able to fall back and just lay up in some pussy, see his kids, and eat healthy and sail off into the sunset. Hopefully.
What kind of world are we living in, or what kind of mentality are we living in? Do you realize that there's people, the reason why they have gun licenses in different states all across America is because they didn't get in trouble their whole entire life? So then you have to ask yourself a question.
Hi.
What type of person are you How was you raised and how are you living as a grown man when you can't see yourself not going to jail or not getting arrested in a 15-year span? Something's wrong with you.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of people hate Hassan. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people woo, 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 but he be talking some shit at times. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. I know y'all gonna be mad. I know y'all gonna dislike. Boo! Kill him! Ah! Hey. If a nigga talking some shit, a nigga talking some shit. Sorry.
Be wrong with you, and you need to reevaluate your life, especially if you are in your 30s, because your F up years
is gone.
It's between 15 and 26.
Yep.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
Your mess up years is between 15 and 26. When you get 30 years, matter of fact, when you get 26 to 27 years old, you already solidified in the streets as who you are, and people recognize you as who you are. So as far as you running around and gotten
that's a full fact, because everybody that know me from the streets, it was between the age of 14 and 25. That's it. 14 and 25. I had my son when I was 30. I was a little late. I had my son when I was 30. 29 going on 30. And it was curtains after that. Curtains. You know what I'm saying? So he's right. He's right.
Having to prove you get busy. Young Thug ain't you. He's a multi-millionaire. So when the judge tell him he can't go back to Atlanta, he has enough money to pick up
Miami,
and move to a whole nother state.
Hawaii, California.
He has enough money to never, ever, ever be in the hood again. Young Thug is the type of dude that you're barely going to see him because he's going to always, he's not like your local rapper. You know them local dudes that you always see running around Harlem and Brooklyn. They always in the hood because they're never doing no shows. They're not getting the show money. So now they running over to the podcast area. But back to the topic. If you 33 years old like Young...
And which I will say Hassan said this years ago. Hassan said all the failed rappers, or the old rappers, or the failed basketball, football players, or the old basketball, football players, they come into YouTube to get a bag. He said this years ago. And now that shit, you can't even do a podcast because Gilly and Wallow got it on lock. Gilbert Arenas. Like, it's a rap. It's a rap.
Thug, and you can't see yourself not getting arrested for 15 years straight, something ain't right about you. And as a matter of fact, the people that is trying to do right, they need to get away from you, because you might be the person that lead them back to the penitentiary because you can't seem to keep yourself out. That's my take on the situation. Young Thug has people, victims, the family of victims had to watch that man walk out of that courtroom, and I'm happy to see him come out. I don't want to be hypocritical, but the reality of it is we all got people in jail. Despite the victims, despite the family of the victims, we still want to see our brothers and sisters come home. I only have one request for Young Thug. If he's going to come back home and put that dress on, go back to the penitentiary. If he's going to come back home and put the Medea's dress on, the Martin's dress on, the Boulet's dress on,
the Jamie Foxx,
and mislead our young boys out here, go back to jail. Stay
Jamie
there.
Foxx.
Wear that dress in there for them dudes in the penitentiary. Don't come out here and wear that for our children. That's the only request that I have for Young Thug outside of him staying out of trouble. There's no reason for you to get in trouble when you a grown man. Somebody act up, Young Thug got security. He don't need goons around him no more. The goons is going to lead him back to the penitentiary. The man is rich. The man that elevated his money, that elevated him in the community, that elevated him to live on a level as a king.
Facts.
So when you done elevated yourself to a level of a king, a ruler, an emperor, why would you run around and do peasant moves?
I wouldn't. That shit over. That shit over with. It's over. Done.
The gods don't mingle with the mortals. What part y'all don't understand? The gods don't mingle with the mortals. When you elevate yourself to people that's on your level that don't act like savages. It is what it is.
That's 100.
That's my take on the situation.
He ain't lying.
Hit that like button. Hit that share button.
He ain't
hit
lying.
that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Because they smile in your face. All the while they want to take your place. The backstabbers. You're the backstabbers.
Yeah.
If the walls had ears and you could hear
That nigga
how
got-
your friends talk about you behind your back.
That nigga got sayings forever. Forever. That nigga got sayings forever, boy. I'm telling you. They come from movies and shit, but yeah, you know, it is what it is.
It's the backstabbers. You're them backstabbers. If the walls had
There we go.
ears
That's
and you
the
can
thumbnail
hear
right there.
how your friends talk about you behind your back.
Facts.
What about your friends? Are they gonna stand their ground?
Are they gonna
Or they
let
gonna be
you down?
around? Mouth.
All right, man. Shout out to Hassan, man. Shout out to Hassan. Hit the like button. Stay tuned for more reactions. It's your favorite.